May 7th, opening morning of turkey bow season. It's a wonderful 50-degree day. I had one gobbler gobbling all morning for the last half hour. It's about 5:45. When he flew down, he must have stopped gobbling. He's about 200 yards to the south of the neighboring land. Saw him out here last night around 7 o'clock feeding from here going back. So hopefully makes his way back. Stay tuned. He's coming now. Well, it is 5/17, the second day of archery season for turkeys here in Minnesota. And we're heading out to a farm. I just got permission about an hour and a half ago to hunt. It's right, literally 2 minutes from my house, and all I've seen is hens out in their field. And we're driving by, and there's a strutter right where I wanted to set up. Yep, there's definitely a strutter with hens. So I do not know how we're going to get out there and how we're going to do this. So, you're going to find out how this turns out. See you in a bit. Well, we got 4 hens out there playing around, probably 150 yards. Oh, the strutter's out. He just popped out of the woods. This might actually work on your first ever turkey hunt, Bob. Yes, sir. There's 4 hens and 1 strutter. The strutter's about 3 feet out of the woods, just sitting there watching the hens, and they're kind of diagonally their way towards us. We spotted them from the road, and they were right where we wanted to walk in, right on the field road. So we had to walk about 350 yards that way, and about 250 yards this way, and like 50 yards back this way to set up. So we're a little hot and sweaty. Yeah. That's why I don't have a sweatshirt or anything on. It's May 8th, second day of turkey season. Afternoon on here in Minnesota. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, he's out there just strutting his stuff now. May 10th, the 4th day of archery turkey season here in Minnesota. This is the first time I've ever hunted this farm. Got permission on Tuesday. Wednesday there was a gobbler and 5 hens out here. I think they ended up roosted right over here. There's a highway, maybe 200 yards, 300 yards away from me. They crossed that before they went into roost. On Wednesday night, I watched them. We had a huge rainstorm yesterday, all day. Kind of messed them all up, but this was the first morning I didn't see a gobble. So hopefully we get one before dark.
It is May 11th, 6:02 in the morning. First weekend morning I got to hunt. I left the blind set up last night where I had all those encounters with all those hens. Didn't check the weather forecast on how windy it was going to be. It's 40 degrees, beautiful out. I can hear them gobbling down to the east of me. Get out there, blind is stuck in the trees. I don't know how. I had the thing staked down on all four corners. I had my chair, my tripod, everything bungeed to the roof of the thing to hold it down. It still blew away. Well, regardless, I set back up, set the decoys up, sat there for a while. Wasn't having it. Kept trying to blow me right over. If we were shotgun hunting, you could just back up against a tree. Since I'm bow hunting, kinda need a blind. So I hope the weather makes a turn for the better. Get a little less wind this evening. Get back out in that field and get after them. See you then. Got a strutter damn near running in right now. Is that about 100 yards? I also got a hen working in. Probably 40 yards.
right in.
May 14th, Tuesday, 8th day of the turkey season here, Minnesota, for archery season. Had one gobbling, maybe a half mile back that way. Saw him last night when I left here. I left a little early because he wasn't coming in. So I watched him roost, probably a good half mile. He's got a whole group of turkeys over there. 2 mornings ago I got him to come in. Kind of blew it trying to get a bunch of footage. Of course, I haven't got a turkey yet. This is my first chance. That was my first chance at a turkey. And of course, right when he gets off camera, I take a very ill-advised shot and missed him, thankfully. Wasn't very happy with myself. Walks away, comes back in about a half hour later. Then of course I was already getting ready to leave, so the blind wasn't staked down. The blind lifted up a little bit because it was windy. So, what do you do? Gave him a couple days off, came back in, set up last night, had a bunch of hens come in. I'm set up here this morning, so stay tuned. Hopefully he comes in again. It's about 6:30 now, May 14th. Just had a pheasant work around. He's been working around all morning. I don't know what his deal is, if he doesn't like the setup, if he knows I'm here, I'm not real sure. But he's been circling, making that loud noise that pheasants make. I don't know what it's called. He's been circling around. He's over here right now. I just got some footage of him. Straight out. Came out, doing his little rooster cackle, or whatever you want to call it. Went back. I haven't had the turkey gobbling probably a half hour now. So, probably listen to a little music. Keep a lookout. If you ain't listening to killing music, you ain't killing. I just heard one gobble. Not real sure which direction it came from. It's coming over here. Get the GoPro going. GoPro's dead. I guess we're not getting any footage from the GoPro. He's about 75 yards still. Full strut. Come running right in. This is exciting.
He's out at about 50 yards. Strutting around right over here. Wind's picking up a little bit. Here he comes. Oh yeah, about time. Thank you, Lord. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. I was sitting here, had the headphone in, listening to music. Oh, there goes the camera. I was sitting here, listening to my music, sitting back against the blind, one headphone in, all of a sudden I hear, did one call, heard it again. They've always came from this direction, always from the road. He came from the complete opposite direction, right where I was set up the other day. Had an encounter with him. I was praying to my son Carter, who passed away about 1.5 years ago. I just looked down, got some arrow wraps made for him. That say "Forever in your heart, Carter Vogel." Got a little feet on there and wings. Thank you, Lord. Let's get out there and go see him. Well, there ain't much of a recovery film here. Decoys did the job today. Got some decent spurs. It's May 14th, 8th day of turkey season here in Minnesota, the archery season. This is my 11th hunt out. Finally got it done. Beautiful, beautiful bird. My first turkey ever. I got it with my Hoyt. I'm pretty proud. Got about a 10-inch beard, 1-inch spurs. One of them's a little over an inch, maybe 1.25 inches. Beautiful, beautiful fan. Heard him gobbling last night, so I left my whole setup there except for my bow and my camera. Got in about 5:15 this morning, a little late, but it's alright because I know they don't come out around there because they don't roost near there. It's about a 1/4 mile away where they roost. About 6:30 I kind of gave up on calling because he wasn't moving any closer. I could hear him gobbling, but he wasn't coming close. About 7 o'clock I had my headphones in, listening to music, and I heard a gobble right behind me. Ripped my headphones out. Looked out one window where I could barely even see through some brush, and sure enough, he was standing full strut out in the field looking around. He literally came running in about 2 minutes later. Got into the decoys, and I wasn't about to let him get away this time. 2 mornings ago, Mother's Day morning, I kind of blew it with the camera. I was too worried about filming, not enough about getting my first turkey. He came in,
got to about 12-15 yards, full strut, and then he didn't like something. I don't know if he saw me draw back or if he didn't like something in the decoys. He took off. But he was about to get away this morning. The second he walked in, gave a little bit of strut, probably half strut, and I dropped him. He didn't go 2 feet. He just rolled over right into a hen and kind of kicked up against her for about 30 seconds and died. So I'd like to thank the Clem family. That's property that I was hunting. He wants me to take as many turkeys and deer as possible off that property. So it looks like I'm gonna have to find some more tags. Looks like you're hunting, babe.
I don't think so.
And then, most importantly, I'd like to thank the Barron's family. We live on one of their farms and hunt pretty heavily, especially for deer. A lot of good deer around here. All you gotta do is go out and ask your local farmers. I asked 4 different people this year, and all 4 were more than willing to show me the property and let me hunt out there. So, first turkey ever with the bow. Pretty proud.